Hi, this is Travis with Waconda Boats here in Republican City, Nebraska. We also have another location in Glen Elder, Kansas. Today we're going to go over a brand new model for 2014. This is the Lund 2075 Tyee. This is basically a 1950 Tyee on steroids. They discontinued the 1950 Tyee. This kind of replaced it. This is basically a cross between what the 1950 Tyee was and the 2150 Baron. Lund has had a lot of calls for a boat this size, and they finally followed suit. This is going to be a real popular size. This is kind of gives you all the Baron features at a much more affordable price. And this is our first one we got, and we're going to go over kind of how we stock it. Like all our Tyees, we'll start on the outside. You can see we're looking at an Arctic white and silver. And with all the Tyees, we got the custom trailer on it, so it's got the aluminum mag wheels. And all your custom trailers this year are rhino lined. Lund calls it an armor coat. And you can see it comes with a spare tire, the swing away tongue, disc brakes. Really nice 4-bunk trailer. It's got load guides, retractable tie downs, and LED lights. We're going to stock this. Mercury's going to sell a lot of these 200 horse 4-stroke Verados this year because they've got a really good price on it. It's got a discount, so this 200 horse is going to be popular. We're going to have a lot of them in stock pretty much on all our 19 and 20 foot models. Since we're here in the back, we'll look also you'll see of course the chrome Lund logo, and then we've got the metallics and the silver, which is new for 14. Looks really good. Like all your crossovers and Tyees, it's got a really nice recessed boarding ladder. It's a three-step telescoping ladder. Very nice because it's really good ladder when you're using it, and it's tucked away in the splash well when you're not using it, so it's not sticking out past the transom. So when you're using your ski tow and such, it's not going to get caught up in the ladder because it's recessed inside the splash well. So that's nice. You can see this is a really deep model. It's kind of got the Baron characteristics to it. For the guys that want the deeper boat, this is a really good setup. And let me hop in the inside and we'll go through the interior. You can see how deep it is just from being in the cockpit here, how deep those sides are. It's going to come with standard with 4 air ride pedestal seats. And also, if you look, like all the Lunds, it's got the Sport Track system in it. All your Tyees come with 2 of these sliders, and you can get as many as you want, so you don't have to drill holes on the boat. We mount your rod holders and cup holders and all that type of thing on here, and then they're movable. You can slide them all the way through that track. Also, like all the Tyees, this has got a really nice lockable rod storage compartment. It's got an LED light. We stock this boat with the snap-on travel cover. You can also see on there, this has a bimini top, and those are actually side curtains that come with the 2075, which that's usually an option on all the other Tyees. So that's something that you get with the convenience package. And to go over that, I guess the convenience package, you can see it's got the sun top with the hider. That's the sun top in its hider compartment, which is so nice because it's not, you don't even know it's here when you're not using it. You're not tripping over it. It's got its own storage compartment, but it's there if you need it. It's a really nice high top. It sets up 6 foot. It snaps on the windshield here frame, and then it pitches up 6 foot, so you can fish under it. You know, you're not cramped when you have it pitched. Also, like synonymous to the Tyees, you got the flip seats, port and starboard. They flip up for added seating capacity, and then of course you fold them down for your casting deck. Underneath this seat is the crank battery storage, and then we got dry storage here on the port side underneath this seat, and a very large live well here in the aft, lighted and timed. And so you can see it's a really good sized casting platform for the guys that like to fish from the back. They recess that deck plate for your seat pedestal, so when you trim the motor down, it's not in your way. You got plenty of leg room there. While we're here in the back, also all these storage compartments are lockable. You can get rods on this port side if you wish, or you can just use it for dry storage. And the same goes for the starboard side. Now this is lockable. It's not quite as long as the port side, but you can get rods in here if you need to. And then we'll move up. You can see how really aesthetic the dash looks. They changed the, it's got that wood grain look to it. All your switches are run on a master power switch. This infinity stereo is on most all the Lund models. I really like that stereo. Again, this 200 horse has got hydraulic steering. They make a nice grommet for us to run the wires for your depth finder and such. And of course, all those infinity stereos are going to come with a USB port, an MP3 jack, and a 12-volt power point to charge all your electronics. On the port side, you can see a really nice looking port console, large glove box here. It's got a cup holder. We got some cargo netting under each console, and that's nice to tuck life jackets and stuff like that out of the way, so there's no wasted space there. And then, like the 19 Tyee, I really like what they did here. This is more or less a step. This is a step to allow you to get up to the bow, but instead of wasting the space, they made a storage door here, so you can, a lot of guys will put those plain old tackle trays in here. They fit really good in this little step storage here. Now, moving up to the bow, this is also part of that convenience package. It's got a built-in cooler here that is removable. You can take this cooler out, and this is where your bow conversion comes in. If you pull this cooler out, this all mounts flush to the floor, so it opens this up. So if you want to seat people up here when you're skiing or tubing or cruising, or if you want people to sit up here while you're underway, you have that option with this bow conversion. Nice cup holders here on each side. Just like the 19 Tyee, they put the trolling motor battery storage up front in the center. So we got really good weight distribution, and there's enough space in here. We mount the onboard battery charger right in this compartment here. Also, you'll see the synonymous, very large port side dry storage compartment. This covers the whole half of the bow. So all your big stuff can now be tucked away. We got a big door here so you can get just about anything you could possibly think of in there. Now, also for your 2075, the bow cargo netting is standard on the port and starboard side, and that's nice for getting bumper buoys and things like that out of the way. You can see the trolling motor mounting stations up here. This is lockable, so you can get extra storage in here. It's got an LED light and, of course, a cup holder. And then moving here to the back on the starboard side, we got a pretty good sized storage compartment here on the starboard side, and then, of course, the live well for the bow, light and timed. And then all your Tyees, of course, are going to have these bow bolsters here in the back, so you've got a good backrest for when you are going to have people, you know, up here laid out. It's more comfortable, and you don't have to worry about it, you know, leaning up against hot metal. It's a nice foam bow bolster. All your 2075s are going to have pop-up cleats. That's another really nice option. That way you're not catching your leg getting in and out of the boat. They're recessed, so when you're not using them, they mount flush. So that kind of covers the bow. You can see it's really very similar to the 1900 Tyee. It's just everything about it is bigger and deeper. It's a longer, deeper, wider version of the 1900 Tyee. So we're really excited about this model. I think it's going to go over really well. If you have any questions, you can call us or email us on our website, which is wacondaboats.com. All of our videos and everything will be on there. You can talk to Terry at our Glen Elder, Kansas store, or I'm Travis here in Republican City, Nebraska. Any questions, call or email, and thank you very much.